right, Florida timeline map, page 6. The American colonies were sick of British tricks, so they declared their freedom in 1776. The British crossed the ocean in their great big boats, but Florida stayed loyal to those bold red coats. When the war ended in 83, the Brits signed the new Treaty of Paris, and Florida belonged to the Spanish once again. But the Spanish were weak. They had few men. All right, now we're going to back it up. Here we go. Please listen to our Florida rap. We'll tell you the timeline in a snap. We don't know much about how Florida began, like when it was first inhabited by man, but Indians were the first people, probably. We can tell from ancient tools and pottery the northeastern Indians were called Tamuquas. They harvested maize, beans, melon, and squash. Calusa in the south made things from shells, spears and tools and utensils. The Tocobaga lived in the Tampa estuary. Their pottery skills were extraordinary. The DeCasta lived where Miami is today. Each looked to dine on a Manatee fillet. The Appalachians scalped their adversaries. Thus the North was visited by Catholic missionaries. Ponce de Leon in 1513 arrived and gazed on the flowery scene, and La Florida he named the land, and stuck the flag of Spain in the sand. Do you know? What did he want? He was looking for a mythical fount. In 1539 came De Soto and his crew. Traveling in Florida and other states too, he came with many conquistadors, trained to explore, trained for war. In 1562, here comes friends across the sea. Allez-vous conquérir la Floride? The French with Laudonnière built Fort Caroline. Spanish hated French, and the French in kind. South, the Spanish built their own little hive. Menendez built St. Augustine in 1565. It became the hub of Spanish missions. Monks gave the Indians the Catholic traditions. The Spanish and the French fought tooth and nail. But wait! Now the British had set sail. The British also had to possess the New World. They sent Francis Drake with his sails unfurled. In 1586, he burned down the ancient city. But the Spanish rebuilt. They were tough and gritty. Through all the fighting, Florida stayed in Spanish hands, though French and English were encroaching on their lands. During this time, there were pirates to be feared. Heard of Anne Bonny, Captain Kidd, or Blackbeard? In 1763, the first Treaty of Paris. Florida was British, west and east. Dividing it in two made it easy to maintain new roads, laws, slaves, and sugarcane. The American colonies were sick of British tricks, so they declared their freedom in 1776. The British crossed the ocean in their great big boats. Florida stayed loyal to those bold red coats. When the war ended in 83, the Brits signed the new Treaty of Paris, and Florida belonged to the Spanish once again, but the Spanish were weak. They had few men. All right. There you go.